Okay, ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 2.
The slot man in motion right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
2nd and 5. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. He's got room at the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Steelers are back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
2nd and 11. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw again. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down.
All right, at this point, I'm just trolling now.
You know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Eluding the pressure right. Finds Pickens out right. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it go again. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw here. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
What kind of cover 2 is that? Like, what fucking kind of spot is to play a cover 2? The fuck? I was not expecting that. I fucking missed out on 6. This guy's defense is whacking me out.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Can't even tell what the fuck's going on.
Well, the great coach said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh my fuck. Like, what is this crowd? What is this crowd shit? I don't hear anything. Oh my god.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
get him some.
Cleveland.
Let the Rook get a little something.
A great play there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Cool.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Did I get ball first?
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I think I got a 4-and-out for him. I actually can't recall though.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15. And
that was fun.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. With his first career NFL touchdown.
Excuse me?
Steelers get a late score here in the final minute.
What is this guy's name?
Extra point now by Boswell.
What is this fat double chin guy's name?
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this throw will be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 22. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll set up to throw.
Yes! Great defense there, Fletch. This guy just missed fucking 6, though.
Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. There he goes again.
There you go, Johnny. There you go, Johnny.
Touchdown, Cleveland. It's their quarterback with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And
everyone gets a glass.
Quickly to add on to their
everyone gets a pour of the Johnny special.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Jets is fucking giving it to the Dolphins right now.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, Fulcher.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
You ain't have to catch it like that, buddy. You ain't have to do all that.
This is returned just shy of midfield. Well, when you draft a guy that high defensively, you hope he can make some plays for you, and he does indeed get the interception there, Charles, in his first NFL ball game.
And to think that if there was any flaw to his game coming out of college, the way that we looked at tape and judged it, it was his pass coverage, defending the pass. But that's just a great instinct right there to sniff that one out, be in the right position, and come away with the interception.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll go down here right around the 23.
How'd this guy get Ronnie Lott? Oh my God, this is my play. Zeke, I know you remember this play from back in the old Madden days.
They had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice
Oh
job
wait,
taking
hold on, I gotta
advantage
set
of
it
it.
up.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Huzzah!
Now they'll switch
Roll.
it up here and look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the
Oh, God damn, David! Fucking put a shoulder down.
Make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon.
This is the sole reason I'm coming out here in Baltimore's offense. They got my goal line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option
Gotta try to get my boy now,
maybe throwing it.
A little something.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They're going to look to throw.
He knows. I'm looking for Meow Meow. Get there! Get there, Johnny! Damn.
Go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, he drops it.
End zone, but
He
it's
drops it.
incomplete.
I shouldn't have
Let's
pushed
give this
it.
defense some credit now. They
I didn't
let
have
the
to do
guys
all
get
that.
downfield. But
Could've
when
just
push
thrown it.
came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. His throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Dane with the smash and scoop.
27-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go
Max
down.
got one. Huzzah.
3rd down and 13.
No, wait, that was Max. Max got 2. Fuck, I don't know if Miles got one. Come on, let's get back there.
Back to throw here.
Yes!
Under
Miles!
pressure, they got him again.
He got one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Get up. He sounds down. Oh my God, he wanted to stay.
30-yard line.
Dane. Dane was a huge sign.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Second and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
How could one miss the game of all games? The Tennessee Titans.
Now on third
It's almost
and long,
done.
they'll look to throw.
Meow, meow! Meow, meow!
Complete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
He dropped it.
Well,
Damn it, man. I wanted to continue my streak of putting 50 up.
This was a division
in week 1.
Here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent.
In week 1, bro, I did it last season with the Browns. Did it this year with the Titans.
One game, right? Opening
And I
the
just got
season,
42.
And you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines.
Not really. I've just kind of messed with it a little bit in like Superstar mode.
Hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than
I mean it's got my 4x4. It's got my 4 wide, my 4 to one side.
Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they go
love
down
that.
here in the
And
opener.
but the big thing though is it's got my red zone
at home
That's
next
the huge
week.
thing. That's
For our
that's the
entire
biggest
crew,
thing that it's
alongside
got.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, it's got that red zone formation.